Psychology and psychometrics are both important fields within psychology, and they serve distinct but valuable purposes. Social psychology, understanding human behavior. Social psychology explores how individuals' thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are influenced by the presence and actions of others. It helps us to understand complexities of human social interactions and group dynamics, promoting social change. Social psychology research can inform interventions aimed at reducing prejudice, discrimination, and conflicts or social conflicts, ultimately contributing to a more equitable and harmonious society. Insights from social psychology can help individuals and groups build healthier relationships, resolve conflicts, and enhance communication skills as well. Social psychologists study factors related to happiness, well-being, and mental health, providing valuable insights into improving the quality of people's lives. Whereas psychometrics is the science of designing and evaluating psychological assessments, including tests and questionnaires. So these assessments are used to measure wide range of psychological constructs from intelligence and personality to mental health and cognitive abilities. Psychometrics ensures that assessments are valid, they are measure what they are intended to measure, and reliable. They measure consistent results. So this is crucial for making informed decisions in areas like education, clinical diagnosis, and personal selection. Psychometric assessment can help clinicians and educators tailor interventions and treatments to individual needs, improving their effectiveness. In various fields, including education, healthcare, and industry, psychometric data are used for decision making, such as selecting the right candidates for a job or identifying students who may need additional support. All in all, social psychology helps us to understand and navigate complexities of social behavior, relationships, and group dynamics, contributing to improve well-being and social harmony, whereas psychometrics ensures that tools and assessments used in psychology are related fields, are valid, reliable, and capable of informing decisions and interventions. Both fields are essential for advancing our understanding of human psychology and improving the quality of life for individuals and society as a whole. Now, let's talk about social psychology. Social psychology is a branch of psychology that focuses on how individuals' thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are influenced by presence and actions of others. It explores the ways in which people perceive, influence, and relate to one another within social context. Social psychologists investigate a wide range of topics including attitudes, prejudice, conformity, group dynamics, aggression, attraction, and interpersonal relationships. The importance of social psychology to society is multifaceted. Social psychology helps us to understand the underlying factors that drive human behavior, including how individuals make decisions, form judgments, and interact with each other. This understanding can inform a variety of fields, including education, politics, business, and healthcare. It provides insights into the causes of conflicts and ways to mitigate them. Understanding the roots of prejudice, discrimination in intergroup conflicts can contribute to the development of strategies to promote tolerance and cooperation. Also, social psychologists examine how social factors influence health behaviors such as smoking, diet, and exercise. They also investigate the impact of social support and relationships of mental health and physical health. Social psychology also, or principles of social psychology, are used to extensively in marketing and advertising to understand consumer behavior, attitudes, and preferences. This knowledge helps businesses design more effective campaigns. Social psychology plays a role in understanding eyewitness testimony, juror decision making, and factors influencing criminal behavior, which can lead to fairer and more effective legal processes. In the Philippine setting, social psychology takes on particular importance due to country's diverse culture and social dynamics. The Philippines is known for its rich cultural diversity. So, social psychology can help promote cultural sensitivity tolerance and understanding among different groups by studying intergroup dynamics and prejudice. Social psychologists in the Philippines may focus on issues specific to countries such as poverty, corruption, and social inequality. To understand the root causes of these issues, which can inform policies and interventions. In terms of family and relationships, the Philippines places a strong emphasis on family and social relationships. Social psychology can provide insights into family dynamics, marriage, interpersonal relationships in Filipino context, given the country's history of political activism and social movements. On the other hand, social psychology can help analyze the factors that drive political engagement and social change efforts. All in all, social psychology is a vital field of study which has broad application in understanding and improving various aspects of society. In the Philippine context, it can be particularly valuable for addressing cultural diversity, social issues, and interpersonal dynamics unique to the country. Next one. Social psychology examines how individuals think about, influence, and relate others within social contexts. It digs into the details on various aspects of social thinking and behavior. It has practical applications for understanding and navigating real-world situations. Let us discuss social psychology in terms of social thinking and provide practical examples. In terms of stereotypes, now we investigate or we use social psychology to investigate how people form stereotypes, which are generalized beliefs about groups of people. For example, someone may hold stereotype that all lawyers are aggressive. This social thinking can influence perceptions and behaviors. In practical terms, it is important to recognize and challenge stereotypes to promote fair treatment and avoid prejudice in various settings such as hiring practices or interactions with strangers. In terms of attribution theory, this theory explores how people make attribution such as explanation for others' behavior, such as if someone gets a promotion at work, others might attribute it to their hard work and skills, such as internal attribution, or to lack or favoritism, such as external attribution. Understanding attribution can help resolve conflicts and improve relationships as it informs how we interpret and respond to others' actions. Now, let's talk about confirmation bias. This cognitive bias involves seeking and interpreting information in a way that confirms one's pre-existing beliefs. In social context, confirmation bias can reinforce stereotypes and polarize opinions. Recognizing this bias is crucial for making well-informed decisions and engaging in open-minded discussions. Now, let's talk about other factors such as groupthink. Groupthink occurs when a group of people prioritize consensus and harmony over critical thinking, often resulting in poor decisions. For instance, if a corporate boardroom, if everyone agrees with a proposed strategy without thorough evaluation due to pressure to conform, it can lead to business failures. Social psychology research on group dynamics provides strategies to prevent groupthink, such as encouraging diverse viewpoints and constructive criticism, for example. Social psychology help us understand the origins and consequences of prejudice and discrimination. Practical applications including developing diversity and inclusion programs in workplaces, schools, and communities to combat discrimination and foster equality. Let's talk about bystander effect. This phenomenon occurs when individuals are less likely to help in an emergency when others are present. Understanding this effect can lead to the development of intervention strategies like teaching people how to overcome bystander effect and provide assistance in critical situations such as medical emergencies or acts of violence. Social psychology explores how people are influenced by others. For instance, the concept of peer pressure is a practical example. Schools and parents can use social psychology insights to educate adolescents about resisting negative peer pressure and making healthy choices. In terms of leadership and persuasion, social psychology can inform leadership styles and persuasive communication techniques. Leaders can apply knowledge about motivation, persuasion, and effective communication to inspire and guide their teams, whether in business, politics, or nonprofit organizations. In terms of aggression and conflict resolution, understanding factors that lead to aggression can help with conflict resolution strategies in various contexts, including workplaces, families, international diplomacy. Social psychology provides insights into de-escalation techniques and peaceful negotiation. All in all, social psychology provides a valuable insights into social thinking patterns and offers practical solutions for addressing real-world challenges related to human behavior in social contexts. By applying its principles, individuals can and organizations can improve communication, decision making, and relationships while working toward a more equitable and harmonious society. Now let's talk about social psychology. Further, social psychology explores the ways in which individuals are influenced by others within social contexts. The concept of social psychology encompasses a range of phenomena including cultural influence, pressure to conform, persuasion, and dynamics of group. Okay? So in terms of culture, in a diverse workplace, for example, individuals from different cultural backgrounds may have distinct communication styles, and norms. Understanding their influence or influence of this culture on communication can help colleagues bridge cultural gaps and work more effectively together. In terms of cultural norms, social psychology examines how cultural norms shape behavior. For example, in some cultures, it may customary to greet with a bow, while in others, a handshake is also the norm. Understanding these norms is crucial for respectful and effective interaction. Now, let's talk about pressure to conform. Consider a high school student where a particular fashion, or consider a high school, for example, where a particular fashion trend becomes popular. Students who do not conform to this trend may experience social pressure to adapt, and even if they initially had different fashion preferences, no, they still tend to conform with the group. Okay, let's have an example with the experiment of Ash conformity. Solomon Ash famous conformity experiment demonstrated how people are willing to conform to group opinions even these opinions are clearly incorrect. This phenomenon has practical implications for understanding how peer pressure can lead to individuals to decide or to make decisions they would not otherwise make. Okay? So in terms of persuasion, advertising is a prime example of persuasion. In action, marketers use various techniques such as emotional appeals or social proof such as 9 out of 10 dentists recommend our toothpaste. So to influence customers' purchasing decisions. Okay? So social psychology, for example, Robert Cialdini identified 6 principles of persuasion, including reciprocity, authority, and scarcity. Understanding these principles can help individuals and organizations craft more persuasive messages, whether in marketing, sales, or advocacy. Okay. So let's discuss groups of people. In corporate setting, for example, employees may form informal groups or cliques. So the dynamics within these groups can influence decision making, collaboration, and morale within the organization. So we also have what we call the group polarization. So this phenomenon refers to the tendency for groups to make more extreme decisions than individual members would on their own. In practical terms, this can lead to risky or overly conservative decisions in organizations and political settings. Another example, no, or a theory that can explain this is social identity theory. So this theory, the social identity theory, explains how individuals derive part of their self-concept from groups to which they belong. For example, nationality, religion, sports team. Understanding this theory can help organization create a sense of belonging and identity among employees. Again, social psychology's exploration of social influence is highly relevant to understand and navigate a wide range of practical situations, whether in the context of culture, pressure to conform, persuasion, or group dynamics. Social psychology provides insights into the factors that shape human behavior in social settings. These insights can be applied in various domains, including education, marketing, leadership, and conflict resolution to promote a more effective communication, decision making, and collaboration. And last one, social relations. No? Social psychology delves into various aspects such as prejudice, again, no, aggression, attraction, intimacy, and helping behavior such as altruism. Here are practical examples and situations to explain each of these concepts. Number one, prejudice. Imagine a workplace where some employees hold prejudice beliefs about colleagues from different racial backgrounds. These prejudices may manifest as discriminatory action or actions such as unequal treatment or biased hiring decisions. Let's talk about some situational explanation. Prejudice can stem from various factors, including socialization, stereotypes, and desire to maintain one's self-esteem. Understanding sources of prejudice is essential for promoting diversity and inclusion workplaces and schools and communities. Interventions might include diversity training, awareness campaigns, and policies to combat discrimination. Let's talk about aggression. In a crowded urban area, for example, road rage incidents are common. An aggressive driver, for example, might tailgate, honk, or even engage in physical altercations with other drivers due to frustration and anger. Aggression can result from a variety of triggers, including frustration, provocation, and social learning. Social psychology can inform strategies for anger management, conflict resolution, reducing aggressive behavior, such as implementing traffic safety programs and teaching constructive communication skills. Now, let's talk about attraction and intimacy. In dating scenario, two people find themselves attracted to each other due to shared interest, physical appearance, and sense of humor. They decide to pursue a romantic relationship, leading to emotional intimacy and commitment. Okay. Attraction and intimacy can be influenced by factors like physical attractiveness, similarity, proximity, and reciprocity. Understanding these factors can help individuals build and maintain healthy relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or familial. Now, let's talk about the last one, which is helping behaviors. In a crowded place or public space, a person suddenly collapses due to medical emergency. Passers-by quickly gather to help, calling for medical assistance, administering CPR, and providing comfort to the person in need. Helping behavior can be influenced by situational factors, such as the presence of others or bystander effect, the perceived severity of the situation, and personal values. Social psychology research has led to strategies for increasing helping behavior in emergencies, such as teaching people to overcome bystander apathy and take action. In summary, social psychology offers valuable insights into how individuals interact in social relations, whether it is addressing prejudice and discrimination, understanding the roots of aggression, nurturing healthy relationships, or promoting helping behavior. The field provides practical knowledge that can improve the quality of interactions and relationships in various aspects of life, including work, personal life, and emergency situations. Okay. So we will continue the discussion on some ideas in social psychology. So how we construct the realities in the complex processes, which likely influenced by various psychological mechanisms and social factors in the next presentation. Thank you so much for listening.